You obviously had a good game. What were you dealing with? How was the ankle? How did what were you fighting through, I guess, to do that yesterday?
Just, a little ankle sprain, low grade, but, still something that just nags at you. Just not being 100% out there. Most of the year you're not going to be 100% anyway, but when it's kind of affecting your feet and then being a receiver, it's tough. But, you just got to push through and do what you can do.
Speak to the rapport that you seem to have with Jared right now. Obviously, you guys have some history together being in LA, but I know you guys worked out a lot in the off season. You having an off season and a training camp here, not just kind of mid season like it was last year. Just it seems like you guys are in a pretty good spot right now. Jared said as much on Sunday too.
Yeah. To be on the same page, I mean, it's everything. Especially being a quarterback receiver duo. So it's awesome to be able to kind of start from day one to be able to continue to grow that and push each other. So I think it's big.
As a player, obviously it's a unique situation with the defense, obviously around most of the league. But on offense, y'all doing what y'all need. Y'all getting the most points. I mean, have you ever been in situations where, just the defense and offense was like kind of totally different, two different pages like that?
I have, yeah. First couple of years with the Rams, actually, offense was putting up a lot of points. Defense, was struggling. But, as the year goes on, we got a long season. As the year goes on, defense starts, they start finding their groove. They start figuring out how to play together. That's big for defense. You got to trust the guy on the, next to you. So, you just got to give them some time and let them figure out, and especially just losing Tracy, big part of that secondary team over there. So it's, they'll figure it out and we'll be clicking.
You guys were winning a lot of those games, though, still when you were with the Rams your career. So was it just patience that turned it around? Was there something else?
Exactly what it is, patience and continue to just execute the play calls, be in the spots that you need to be at. Not trying to do more than your job is designed. So, and I think that's a big part of it right now is just guys trying to overcompensate, and so just do your job and everything falls into place.
How much tougher is it to have that patience so when you're 1-3 instead of 3-1? People naturally press.
Yeah, you definitely find yourself sometimes wanting to stress a little bit, and that's when you just got to find that balance. Can't control what you can't control. So, just got to do your job.
How comforting to you is it that you can have so many injuries on offense and you guys still can put on a show like that?
Oh, it's awesome. It just shows you how many weapons we got in the scheme Ben puts up every week. He's a great offense coordinator right now, and he's just gonna get better as he gets more comfortable calling plays in certain situations.
You mentioned the Rams early days there. How similar does this offense feel to the Rams, just in terms of the explosiveness, the potency that you guys can do, run, pass, anything really?
Yeah, it's up there. It's feeling it's feeling real Ramsey for sure. But it's awesome, man. It's awesome to be a part of it, growing offense and being able to contribute.
Kind of knew what you'd be able to offer yesterday and what Hawk would be able to offer. What did you think about TK's contributions stepping into that starting job?
Oh yeah, TK's like 7-Eleven, man. He's always gonna be in the spot he needs to be at. So he's just one of those dependable guys that you can always count on, to do his job and just execute it. He's gonna be in the spots that you need him to be. He's not gonna bust many plays, and so you need guys like that, especially long season.
Just back to the whole offense, because you guys are so good. Like, what is the pressure, I guess, on the team to not squander that? This is, again, you could be touching historic levels. That Rams offense was very, very good, and if this is similar, I'm sure it's an opportunity you don't want to let get away from you guys.
No doubt. Yeah, we just got to stay the course. Are we gonna have some games that we're not putting up 35 points? Yeah, it's just the nature of the beast. So as long as we don't let that get in our heads and continue to progress every week, and I think we'll be great.
What is a defensive meeting like on a day after a game like that, Deshon?
everybody just walks in upset, obviously, quiet until the DC finally said something to you. And you got to take ownership of how bad we played. We didn't play up to any standard of ours, and that performance was the worst in the league, obviously. Just got to play better, man. Got to figure out a way to believe in ourselves, believe in each other, and play together as a team as a whole. And when the offense does what they need to do on the field, doesn't matter how many points they score, as a defense, it's your job to prevent them from scoring. And I feel like in the NFL in 2022, holding a team to 17 or less is the best way to win games, and we haven't done that.
I know you don't want to throw any teammate under the bus. I totally get that. But you do have that kind of eagle-eye view out there live and experience in a very good defense. So when you watch the tape from these first 4 games, is there a theme you can identify of what's going wrong that maybe you see a quick correction that can maybe get things at least trending in the right direction?
Everyone taking accountability, you doing your job, and as long as you do your job, everything else should play out. For the most part, we just got to do our job, man. I mean, you can't try to do someone else's job. You better trust your teammates, and once you get that down and knocked down, I feel like we'll be a lot better on defense.
Dan kind of said that too, and what you just really hinted at, that some players are overcompensating for maybe somebody being out of place, or so is the problem with the player being out of place? Is the problem with the player that's overcompensating? Like, how do you get that right, I guess?
Both. It just kind of, bro. It really just comes down to you just doing what you got to do, bro, and believing in your brother. I mean, once you believe in your teammates, I feel like that'll ease your mind. It'll calm your mind. And okay, if I know he's gonna be there, then I don't have to worry about what he's doing or what I'm doing, and look inner. And that's what I think guys need to do. Just like when you cut that tape on, you got to look inner first and try to figure out what can I be better at, what can I do better at, and the rest should follow itself.
We're not in the meeting rooms, obviously. We don't know the behind the scenes of it. But when you and Dan come up here and say the trust isn't there 4 weeks of the season after the off season and training camp, and you have to imagine what that sounds like. So is this unusual in any way, that trust isn't quite there yet, or is it concerning to you as well that there's no trust at this stage of the season?
I mean, it's a long season. We still got 13 more games, but I would have liked the trust in us being able to play better started early. But this league is any given Sunday league, so you never know. On Sunday we can go out there, be able to do what we got to do throughout the week. We got to nail down the details, and once we get the details figured out, I feel like guys just got to come together as brothers and just play better as a defense as a whole.
Sean, how about the big plays? I don't know, 7 or 8 yesterday, like games over 20 yards. Is there one theme that's sort of been the issue with those big plays too?
Get that man down. Get him down. Just get him down. I mean, it's a game, so they're going to be highs and lows in games. But at the end of the day, if they make a big play, get them down. Just don't let them get to the end zone, bro. That's the best we can do because they get paid too on offense, but you just got to be able to get them down. Sometimes that man over there might get beat. It's your job as a brother is to help him out and get that man down. So we gotta do better with just stapling guys to the ground. Less missed tackles.
Sorry, and Kirby got his first start yesterday. You were sort of his partner back there. Just some thoughts on rookie getting into it and how he did for his first NFL game.
I think that he covered well. I think that he ran around well. I think that overall he's gonna get better each week because I've seen that boy play. I've seen him practice. I know how talented he is. Now it's all about getting those game reps, and as he gets more game reps, then his talent will show even more each week.
With Tracy out, and obviously he had a big leadership role, do you feel some kind of personal onus to maybe be that guy that steps up and, since you are kind of the quarterback back there at the defense, to really kind of take a leadership role?
I mean, I lead in my own way. I'm not a big, rah-rah guy. I kind of like to lead by example. And so I'm going to do what I need to do to better this team however way my teammates see fit. I just want to be a part of a defense that wins games and keeps teams below 17 points. So we do that, we can win a lot of games here, but it starts tomorrow.
This might be a stupid question, but you know, you're a lead by example guy. A lot of guys on this defense are lead by example guys. Is there something lacking when you don't have that rah-rah guy that, you know, brings the energy up for a room?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I love Tracy. I miss Tracy a lot, but this league is a next man up league, and I think we have the guys here who can play well within that system in that next man up league. So the rah-rah situation, it just kind of bring your own energy. I remember that 2020 year when we had no fans. I feel like if someone has to bring the energy up out of you to play football, play the game that you love, that you get paid to do, you shouldn't be here. So I feel like for the most part, we're going to be okay. We will be better.
Might be take it early for this, but you played against the Patriots a lot of years, or saw them when Josh McDaniels was running things. It's Matt Patricia now. How is the offense different with what they're doing this year?
Sure. You know what Bill going to do. Bill going to run that ball down your throat, bro. Whether you like it or not, he's one of the best coaches in the league, obviously. Very smart. So we're just going to hone in, get in our playbooks, and make sure we can do what we got to do to pull out that victory when we go to Foxborough.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, and it's still
I don't care who's calling plays. Somebody's son could be calling plays. I'm just trying to make sure we do our job. Sure.
I mean, from their standpoint, what they're going to do isn't going to change based on who's calling plays.
Oh, no, they're not going to change. He going to be who he is. Yeah. That Belichick tree is him.